Hey, Jeffrey, it's great to be back there, and to see you. And we wanted to find out, after some time has gone by, what you've gotten out of the program, Freedom at the Wall. You said that it was a great program and you did get benefit from it. And what are some things that you remember and you've been able to use?
Just been able to, not get ill so quick, when a confrontation comes up with like another inmate or anybody for that matter, anybody on the outside or something like that, like talking on the phone or anything like that. Just think stuff through before I.
Have you had some conversations on the phone that you would have wanted to get upset about that you didn't?
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, like for this weekend, for instance, for like visit, I get a visit this weekend. My mother was supposed to come visit me, but she was going to go to Charleston instead this weekend. And I kind of got, I was fixing to, but I didn't. I sit there and thought it through before I spoke to her, and I didn't get ill about it. And today I called her again, and I told her, I said, I was fixing to get ill with you yesterday, but I didn't do that. I thought it through, and thinking something other than myself. That she's got stuff to do on the outside, other than just come see me.
So you don't have to be upset and all worked up about it. You can
No,
just be okay with it.
But any other time before that, I probably would have lashed out and then regretted it. The next day later.
Yeah. Has this happened also with the other guys in the jail?
Yeah, sure.
And you've gotten past it without it being a problem, upset.
Yes, sir.
Someone was telling us earlier that the group of the participants in the program created almost a group among yourselves where you were able to relate to each other, have conversations where everybody was tranquilo, nobody got all upset, and it was different, a distinct difference between those of you who were in the program and other inmates who did not participate. That they were so loud and all that. Was it like that? Did you notice that?
Yeah, they still are like that. Like I said, we all kind of stuck together and still do. We kind of have our own little group. We talk with each other, try to pass it on to the other inmates, but usually it don't work.
If they do the seminar, then they'll get it.
Right, get it by themselves, right.
Yes,
that's great.
Sir.
Yeah, so I heard you say before the camera was turned on, you said, I don't pop off.
Right. I sit and think about stuff now.
Yeah, that's great. That's a lot. That's something a lot of people don't ever get. Is the ability to control automatic.
It's got
reaction.
me doing the church. Church. They got preachers and stuff that come out here, and it's got me doing that. Every
looking
time
at other areas of your life and bringing what
right.
you got out of the program to all areas of life, including the spirituality.
So it sounds like you're really choosing your responses and your actions inside of what you truly want for your life and what you're committed to.
And I'm trying to, get whenever I do get released, maybe join the military or something like that. Try to get my GED and stuff. I was going to do it in here, but me working and stuff out here, I wouldn't be able to work and study for my GED. So I just decided whenever I get out, I'll take it. At the house.
So planning the future, like we talked about, what would your future look like and what would inspire you about that, and giving up some kinds of conversations or listening to yourself complain about what you can't do, what's not possible given everything that's happened, and giving that up. And so you've actually been doing that, moving forward.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's helped me a lot. Really, it really has. It really has. There's maybe one or two guys that kind of taught me, like it didn't help them, but I explained to them like I've been explaining to you. It helped me. It really did.
Well, it's all about applying it, right? And it sounds like you're actually applying it.
Yes, ma'am.
And 4 months tends to go by pretty quickly. And it sounds like you're already planning now for that future. And what branch of the military have you thought far ahead?
Either National Guard or the Army. Either one of them two. And then, if that don't work out, then I've thought about maybe going to truck driving school and being a truck driver or something like that. It's a plan B.
Yes, great.
Always great to have a plan B.
That's right.
So, and it sounds like it's made a difference in your relationship with your mom as well, which I would say made a difference for you as well as for her, right?
My wife too, and my kids.
Oh, your wife and your kids.
That's another reason why. The main reason why I'm doing it is for them. Like I was telling my wife, if something was to happen to me, I wouldn't have nothing. They wouldn't have nothing.
Right. So it's going to have an impact on
them. Right. That's what I want to do that for. So to help them if anything was to happen to me, then it would help them.
So conversations that you have with people, including family or other inmates, have you seen a huge difference in how you listen to people? You listen more than you talk.
Right.
And
Yes,
they
sir.
get that you're
Yes.
hearing what they just
Oh,
said.
yeah.
And,
And
and that's
just-
had a huge
I
impact.
ain't just shaking my head like I'm doing now. Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
I remember that too.
And it sounds like too when your mom said she wasn't going to come, like maybe there was automatically some disappointment there. But you didn't
Right.
make up a story
Right, right.
that you weren't important or anything like that, right?
I didn't just.
It's-
Usually I just come right out. And
Yeah.
Whatever popped in my head at that
Right.
moment.
Pop, pop.
Right. I actually just sit there and thought about it and try to listen to her more than what she had to say, and the reason why she wasn't coming this weekend. So.
You just accepted that, acknowledged it, and then appreciated it. You know, said thanks, and looking forward to seeing when you can come.
Yes, sir.
And then you can practice listening for what's not being said or listen for what's behind the words, you know, the true communication. And we practiced that in a seminar.
Since we come to find out, she told me today the reason why they was going to Charleston is that my cousin, she died last year about the age of 38, and they was going to go up there and spread her ashes.
Okay.
So if I would have popped off, then
You would never have gotten that. You would have never found out what was going on.
Yeah, I'd have felt real bad. I'd be feeling real bad about that.
Great.
But, you know, I didn't do that, so I think it had a good outcome. So.
We're not interested in feeling bad, right?
Right.
Hey, with the juice to feel good, why not?
Exactly. Exactly.
Is there anything else that you recall in thinking about your participation in the seminar, what you got that has made a huge difference for you? Anything else? That's the main thing that you got. It's made a big difference in this.
It's really helped me. It really has.
Would you recommend this for other inmates participating
Yes,
in
sir.
this?
Yes, sir. I sure would.
You think
No,
it'd be a
telling the guys that didn't participate, you know, I think there was a few of them that kind of regretted not coming.
Mm.
You know, seeing that we got those certificates and got to talk to people, you know, we all come back there and see how we all been sticking together as a group, like you was talking about, the other inmate was talking about, and some of them kind of, you know, like jealous almost, I guess you'd say. Yeah, it's
Hey,
really
they could come back and then they could have their turn.
That's
they
right.
They could be in the program.
That's right.
And then you got the 24-21 tool as well, so you probably just got that yesterday. You may
workbook?
have haven't had a chance to really look at it. It should have been a blue folder
I
with
ain't got
some.
it yet, no ma'am.
Okay, you haven't got it yet.
I've been outside all day today since
Okay.
6:30
We'll
this
check
morning.
and be sure.
That's a tool to just assist you with applying the concepts to your life and really on a daily basis.
Yeah, the key elements that were presented in the program that were delivered, we have for each day a series of questions that you can use to reflect upon what happened and how you practiced or had the opportunity to practice what you got out of the program and maybe didn't and could, and what you would do to practice that when the opportunity arises again. So you can actually focus your attention on those concepts and apply it to life each day. And then in the practice of that, you become very well grounded in it.
Yeah, you know, some stuff, you know, I remember most of it, but there is some stuff that kind of, you know, be kind of vivid. Like I really don't remember too much about
Maybe
it.
this will bring some of it
Yes,
back for
it's
you.
all there in the workbook, the key elements that you need to practice.